beautiful sports analyst Winnie Babas, who was at the match yesterday. What did you see, Wama? Why do you think we lost?
Do you want the short version, the long version? The long version will be an energy offside on Saturday.
Then just give us the short one.
I think we have a long way to go. Honestly speaking, I think we have a long way to go. I think we have. Let me tell you, and when you're just there seated and looking at it very well, it's incredible to like you forget that maybe you're supporting Uganda or whatever, and you just look at how progressive or how progressed the football is, the quality of football is that you're watching. It's incredible. Anyway, result yesterday, that was a 3-0 defeat for Uganda. First of all, this was our opener, right? We are co-hosting with Kenya and Tanzania. They won their opener, their opening games. Unfortunately, we lost ours, but against Algeria, it's exactly. So for Uganda though, it was it should bring us back to reality, to understand our struggles. We're just looking for, like an opportunity this time round to progress beyond group stages, to see what it's like to actually go beyond group stages, go to the semis and all of that stuff. It looks like we still have a lot of work to do though. But anyway, Uganda returned to action on Friday, August 8th, and they'll be taking on Guinea, who, by the way, won their opening game against Niger. So if people think it's going to be an easy game for Uganda, think twice, because these guys are straight from a win and they know what they're working for. They probably were seated paying attention yesterday very well to that game against Algeria, and they know what exactly to do and what not to do. So let's wait and see what happens on Friday. But we're just getting started with Chan. We're going to have this conversation the entire month. Remember the time you laughed when we talked about that 100 million pounds Chelsea said they wanted for Nicholas Jackson? Yeah. Guess what? They actually apparently don't want him to leave. Maybe that's why they're making it that much money. Yes, but they want him to stay because they have all these. They want to have as much to work with as possible, as many players to work with as possible. But of course, for him, he knows, he will be still down these ends on the pecking order. In the pecking order, he knows if Liam Delap is around, and he just doesn't stand a chance. So that's why he wants to go to another club and get more playing time. So as it looks right now, apparently, he's increasingly likely to leave Chelsea on his own terms. He wants to leave. For Chelsea, they want him to stay because they want to use him, to still use him. They've got Champions League football to fight for. They've got a lot to prove, really, this season, but he just wants more playing time. If he deserves it or not, that's up to you fans to decide if you feel he deserves it. But in recent weeks, some rumors have been saying he might go to Barcelona, but that might not happen. There was some conversation about Newcastle, even Manchester United, you remember? But if they maybe lose out to Newcastle for Benjamin Sesko, they might say, let's get this guy, next best thing. And just have him as an option, really. Let's wait for that and see. Conor Gallagher, he just left and he might make a return. This is exactly. So Spurs are looking to sell their midfielder, Ibissouma, and they want instead to get Conor Gallagher, bring him back to the Premier League. And they've now embarked on a rebuild under the new coach, Thomas Frank. You would keep Bissouma. The thing is, Conor Gallagher went and had a good season. So he's but also I don't know how much faith they have in one good season when you compare to how he was before he left Chelsea. They're now eyeing him, and he's been away from England for 1 year after he left Chelsea. So he's impressed, obviously, under Diego Simeone. But will he do well when he comes back to the Premier League? It's a different ball game, man. You might risk it and it still doesn't work out. Guess who has a reputation for working with people he has known before? Eric Ten Hag. Apparently, he's now at Bayer Leverkusen and wants Rasmus Højlund. And of all the players that when he was at Man United had worked with before, at Ajax, how many of them did well? How is Onana doing? What happened to Anthony? Do you get what I mean? So he should know from history. It doesn't always work out. So he probably take him to Bayer Leverkusen, and it still won't work.
At United, that is working out well. It could be Mazraoui.
Yes, maybe. But still, you can't say he's excelling or doing very, very, very well. But let's wait and see. If he gets him, then good for him. And he has struggled for goals. Maybe the goals will come when he's in Germany.